Are you
Still
friends with any of the guys that you've dated in the past? Like kept them
friends.
around sort of as a friend?
Mm-hmm.
Most of them, all of them, none of them, like one or two of
Most
them?
of them.
Most of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about if you met a guy and he ticked off all the boxes and you guys had like a talk and it was all, hey, Moff, I dig your vibe. I don't want to share it with anybody. Where do we stand? Are we going to be exclusive? And he said, well, I like you too, but I can't take a chick seriously that keeps guys from her past around. Like, how would you handle that?
I mean,
Remember, you're coming to him like he's the one. I choose you. I don't want to see anybody else. Other men have now become invisible, but his line in the
And
sand is,
we're not going
I
to get
don't.
married. We're not going to have kids. Like,
Yeah,
it's
all
exactly
the
what you
stuff you
want,
want,
right?
but his
Yeah.
line in the sand is, I can't take a woman seriously that has men from her past around.
um,
You can't be going out and having coffee and lunch with them and chatting and texting and stuff like that.
it's hard because like some of these friendships like have been since I was a kid. Like, so I mean,
Yeah, but you
at this
were
point,
also intimate with them at one point too.
right? I think that's hard because like with some, our families are so intertwined that they're on every family vacation like that we're going on. So
Also, if you go on a family vacation, one of these guys might potentially be on one of the family vacations, so it's hard for you to kick them out, sort of thing.
right, it's not just me; it's my family as well.
How many? Okay, so maybe I need to get some frame around this. So your family goes for vacation. Let's say you do like a Thanksgiving somewhere. His family is there as well. He'll be there. You'll be like. How many of these family events happen with these two families colliding where there's guys involved in it? Because there's more than one guy the way that you're describing it.
Well, that situation, I would say that's just one specific person, where it's multiple events, multiple family events as well. With
Like, would you be okay with a guy keeping a girl from his past around?
it depends on how far along in the past it was.
Doesn't matter. 4 years ago, they were married, they got divorced,
I mean,
they were together for 7 years, whatever. They want to get together and have dinner and coffee from time to time. You're not invited. You're not included in the chat.
I think as long as you're being
You can see the problem, right?
I think as long as you're being open and honest about what you're doing and you are being clear with every motive and transparent with what everything is, you're not trying to hide it, you're being upfront. I don't think that there's a concern when it comes to that. It's when you start to hide things and you start being secretive and you are trying to hide chats or you're trying to hide conversations or it's becoming awkward when both people are around, then that's when there's cause for concern. I wouldn't say that there's cause for concern just because there is a past.
So I have a question. So as far as, because you said what you're looking for is we would be in a monogamous relationship or kind of like partnership, companionship there. At least when I viewed that idea, it's sharing that intimacy just between you and another person. Do you feel like if they, if they were talking to, like, the situation that Rich laid out, their ex-wife, they were, you were left out of it, they were consistently hanging out and going out.
Well, see,
Do you feel like that would be a part of some
about being consistently left out?
Right. Well, I guess even if he was, telling you what was going on, do you feel like even, but you're not there, you're getting whatever story, is being given to you. Don't you feel like that would be some sort of intimacy still that he's sharing with another woman while you guys are in a monogamous relationship, whether it's just a friendship? Not, I mean, I don't see how men and women can really have just like a friendship like that, especially when you've been intimate with the person.
I think it comes down to trust of the other person and your confidence in that relationship. You can't just worry about if the other person's going to cheat or not. Like, they're going to cheat if they're going to cheat, but if you continually worry about it, then that's when it becomes an issue. I mean,
Do you
Well, I
think it's
guess-
controlling if you set those boundaries?
like, I think that those are boundaries that you can definitely bring up in the relationship, but those are something that you talk about together and come to.
Right. But I mean, if like a guy just said flat out, look, hey, you know, we've been dating, and you know, you come to him and you know, he's 6 foot, he's athletic, he makes 150,000, he's 30 years old, no kids, doesn't want kids, wants to be monogamous, likes traveling like you do and all that sort of stuff. Do you think it's controlling if he says, hey, look, you know, these guys from your past, you're gonna have to let them go if you want to be serious with me?
I definitely think there are people that I would be able to make that accommodation for.
Okay, that's good. I mean, like, there's some things that I'm hearing, and I'm asking these questions to sort of get a little bit of clarity in the way that you believe the world to operate, because I follow this channel from results to choices to beliefs, because our beliefs govern the choices that we make every day, which will get us the results that we experience in our lives, right? So if you're, I mean, like a game that you can play is, you know, when you're at the grocery store and you look at what somebody puts on the conveyor belt when they're checking out and what they look like, there's always a direct correlation between what they eat and what they look like, right? And I think that's true for a lot of other areas in life: success with money, success with network, with influence, you know, with people that they hang out with, the stuff that they do, sort of stuff, right? So there's always these direct correlations, and these results flow down this channel of results, choices, beliefs, right? So I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full-length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here, and pin down below in the top comment, you'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line, books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.